Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel at the 20-something budgeter. I am a 26-year-old cash budgeter who is a part-time weekend waitress and a full-time college student. I am currently saving for upcoming expenses and experiences, and hopefully after all those are said and done, I can start allocating towards the debt snowball method. I'm currently in, I think, $33,000 worth of debt, $10,000 being student loans, and $23,000 being my car loan. And yeah, so anyways, let's go ahead and get into today's tip allocation. So this weekend has been a better weekend. I actually don't know what I'm working with. It's been pretty slow at the restaurant, so it's kind of nice to be making some sort of money. Just to confirm, 100, 200, 300, 400, oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 120, and then let's go ahead, plus 30, sorry, I should have said, oh my gosh, oh, what, 100 plus 120 plus 30, I think I clicked the double zero by accident, and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 312. It's been a little slow at the restaurant, like I said, so this is actually good money. I think past weekends I've been making like 100, no joke. Okay, so first thing, I don't usually write this down, and then it always bites me in the butt. So okay, so times 5%. Did I not do that right? I didn't do that right. Times 5%, $15. Oh, I did do it right. And then let's do 20%, $62.40. Okay, so perfect. So as per usual, what I do with every tip allocation, I'll put this over here. I always put some money towards my bill binder. So today we're going to be doing 20% towards my bill, which is going to be $62. I usually round up, but 40 cents is not really enough for me to round up. So week 1 is done, week 2 is done. We're going into week 3, and this is a bill stuffing for the month of May. I always stuff my paychecks. I get paid bi-weekly, and then I also allocate 20% of my tips towards my bill binder. That way I'm not stretched too thin, and so just to confirm, I have 20, 40, 60, 1, and 2. And then I do have $100 worth of 20s, so we'll go ahead and do a bill exchange. Okay, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So let's put that here. Okay. Okay. So every week I try to, not every week, but because I don't always hit the mark every week, but I know that I've saved enough once I hit 245. So we're at 128 actually. 100, 20, 40, 5, 6, 7, 8. So hopefully, actually I will be able to hit this once I pull out my paycheck from the bank and stuff this. So Week 1 is done, week 2 is done, week 3 is almost done, and then week 4 should be either halfway stuffed when my paycheck hits, or when I withdraw my paycheck, I should say. All right. Bill binder is done, and now we're going to go ahead and do our gift binder, which I think it's not this one, it's this one. All right, so 5% of my tip out is going to be $17 because it's 15.6. So we'll pull out $17. Okay, so 10, 15, 16, 17. And now gifts has 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. I do want to actually increase gifts. It'll probably have to wait till a little bit later, maybe in the summer. But I would love to increase this envelope because the 5% is not working for me anymore. Unfortunately, my family has gotten a little bit too big for that. So now that that is done, we can go ahead and actually do our weekly envelopes. I did actually have a little bit of rollover, not too much. So we have a 20 here. Pets, it is a rollover technically, but that's just gonna go straight to my dog's envelope. Eating out has $1. And then I think this is just money that's going back to the bank. But the good news is that I actually got my tax refund, and I already kind of replenished what I used from my bank account with my tax refund. So this I can pretty much reallocate, but I might not do anything with this right now. I know I have to put $15 back, and I spent, I think it was $9 at Staples. So really, this is the extra money that I have. And then this, I'm actually gonna put in my bill binder so I don't get confused. Or no, I'll just leave it here for now. Okay. Sorry, I sound like I'm all over the place. It just makes sense in my head the way I have everything organized. And sometimes I feel like I don't explain it correctly. But basically, I had spent a little bit of money from my checking account. And back to bank is cash that I have for the money that I spent from my checking account. Since my tax refund hit, I already replenished that amount, and since my tax refund is quote-unquote extra money, I can use this for something else since I already used my tax refund to replenish my checking account. Hopefully that made a little bit more sense. But I'm not really sure where this is all gonna go to. I'm currently still debating. For now, let's go ahead and go into my my sinking funds. Let's go ahead and do, I do need to put some money into car maintenance. We'll go ahead and put in we'll go ahead and put in 10. I actually don't know how much is left over from my tips for the weekend, but that's okay. I never know. I kind of just free ball. So car maintenance now has 120, 40, 60, 75, 175, and I am getting an oil change, I think next Friday, and my tires rotated, so it's nice to have money set aside for that. Car tags, I am gonna put $5 in here. I actually used this money recently. Actually, no, I'm not gonna put $5 in here because there are other things that I'd rather save for. So clothing is not going to get anything. Dental, not going to get anything. Emergency fund, not going to get anything. Long-term groceries is my book club. So I have book club this upcoming weekend. I currently have $50 towards this, but I am going to need a little bit more. So I'll probably put in, I think 50 is a bit much. So I think I'll put in 40. So I now have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. I think that should be enough. My husband and I are going to make some tea sandwiches for book club. I'm going to buy some like tea packets, and then we'll probably buy some fruit for like a fruit tray, and that's pretty much it. So I think the $90 should be enough. A long-term household is not getting anything. Pets, this envelope is depleted because I recently took my dog to the vet. So her envelope is empty. She now has $10. I'm debating on putting a 20 in there, but I think a 10 for now is fine. And then taxes. So fun thing about taxes, I did file my taxes. As I mentioned, I did get a tax return. I file my own taxes, so I didn't actually have to pay that much. I only paid to file my state. So I still have 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4 left over, and I'm going to consider this rollover and use it for something else. I don't know what that will be yet. We're gonna kind of figure it out together. Okay, so now we have our weekly binder. This will be significantly stuffed because I've been sick all last week, so I didn't really go anywhere or do anything. And I know I'm gonna have to replenish some things around the house. So household, I think I'm gonna put $50 in here just to buy some things that I need. I also think that might be a little too much, but I better overstuff than understuff. Groceries, like I said, I'm gonna go to the store tomorrow for book club, so I do have money in long-term groceries. And then I'll put a 20 in here in case I want some extra snacks for school. My dog is getting $10 in her weekly envelope. Should be good right now. My mom actually bought my dog her fish oil capsules and her fragrance-free shampoo that she needed, so she's all set for right now. Personal, I don't think I'll be buying anything this week or doing anything, but I'll put in a 20. I can't think of anything that I have going on this week besides book club, of course. Eating out, I don't know. I can't think of anything, but I'll probably I think I'll put 30. But really, you know what? I will put 45 because I haven't really gone out anywhere lately, and maybe this upcoming week I might do something with like my husband, not sure. So I'll put that much and we are good to go. So we have a little bit of rollover, a little bit of extra money. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. We have 38 extra dollars that I'm honestly not sure what to do with. I might keep this for now until I figure out what I need that for, because I don't know if I like understuffed or if I overstuffed or if I'm gonna need that for something else. So for now, this $38 is gonna this $38 is gonna go into my back to bank envelope until I figure out what I'm gonna use that for. And we'll leave that unzipped because it's a little stuffed. And then this right here, this is some rollover money that I already know what I'm gonna do with this. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, yay, 115. This is going to go towards my summer school tuition payment, so that's going to be really awesome to make a little $100 dent. So we have, I owe, I think 200, 2,600 minus 115. Yeah, nice. So about 2,485 that I owe. And that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.